Hi, Miss.
Hi, Valeria. How are you today?
Fine, and you?
I have a terrible toothache.
Oh, Miss, Diego isn't coming today because he's sick.
Diego Torres? Diego
Rojas.
Rojas. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, Jason. Hello, Abel.
Hello, Miss.
Hi, Miss.
Okay, guys. It's a very rainy winter here in Santiago, Abel.
Yes, I think that I couldn't come to class because the o sea, no había luz.
There wasn't any light?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And where, but are you in Santiago now?
Yes.
Oh, you are in Santiago now. Okay. Okay, guys. We are going to start working today with unit number 5. Yes. Unit number 5 is achievements. We are going to start, with handout, page 25, unit 5, achievements. So we have only unit 5 and unit 6 to finish this semester, and next semester we will continue with unit 7 to 12. Yes, we're going to see 6 units this semester. So we are going to start with achievements today. And there is here, a sentence from T.P. Chia, Dr. T.P. Chia, and it says here, hard work is the foundation of all achievements, and no one ever succeeds without hard work. Do you understand this? Can you read it, Valeria, again? Hard work.
Hard work is the foundation of all achievements, and no one ever succeeds without hard work.
Okay, so the word is achievement, and I would like to see you some synonyms of the word achievement. Yes? Achievement, synonyms, you have here accomplishment, success, feat, triumph, attainment, creation, etc. Yes? Accomplishment, success, feat, triumph, attainment. You can also say goal, yes, an achievement. You can also say an objective that you have fulfilled. The pronunciation?
Achievement. Achievement.
Achievement. So, do you agree or disagree with this sentence? Hard work is the foundation of all achievements, and no one ever succeeds without work.
Agree.
Foundation. The pronunciation, Valeria, is?
Foundation.
Valeria, foundation. Repeat.
Okay, foundation.
Yes.
Foundation.
Okay, so do you agree or disagree with this sentence, Valeria? Hard work.
Agree.
Why do you agree?
I think all of us, we do normal things. For example, walk, but for that we practice a lot when we are a child, and this happens with all the types of things.
So it's necessary to work hard to succeed. Yes? I agree with you. Okay. Successful is the adjective. You become a successful person, right? But the verb is succeed. Yes, succeed is the verb. To succeed in life, you need to work hard.
Succeed. Succeed.
So this is the verb. If you want to become successful is the adjective, and in order to succeed, you need, to work hard according to this sentence. Abel Aguilera, do you agree or disagree with the sentence? That
Yes, but I think that there are people who has, I don't know, friends, and they have,
Contacts?
yes, and they have more opportunity than a person that I don't know, work all days and afford to success in life,
To succeed.
succeed.
Succeed in life, right? And is this only in Chile or is everywhere in the world that you need connections, contacts, friends?
I think in all the world.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's absolutely inevitable, you know, to have, you know, some contacts, and probably you have your own business, and then you say, okay, I have some friends that need to work, and then you call them and you. But it's not only about contacts, it's also about the inequality in education. Yes, some people have better education than others, and they have more possibilities in the future. Yes. Okay, but luckily you are studying at the university and you are going to have a good future. Yes. Okay, so we are going to watch this video, and I want you to tell me what you understand from this video, okay? And what is the connection, yes, from this video to what we are talking today about being successful, about working hard, yes, about achieving in life, getting, you know, your objectives in life. What is the connection with this video? It's very short.
As a young magician, I was obsessed with Houdini and his underwater challenges. So I began early on competing against the other kids, seeing how long I could stay underwater while they went up and down to breathe, 5 times while I stayed under on one breath. By the time I was a teenager, I was able to hold my breath for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I would later find out that was Houdini's personal record.
Okay, you know a magician, the word magician? Do you remember David Copperfield, that he came to Chile many, many years? Well, you were very little, probably you don't remember. But this guy is a magician, yes? A magician is a person that does magic tricks, but in a big scale, not only with cards, you know, it's on a big scale, so they do terrible things. Let's listen again.
As a young magician, I was obsessed with Houdini and his underwater challenges. So I began early on competing against the other kids, seeing how long I could stay underwater while they went up and down to breathe, 5 times while I stayed under on one breath. By the time I was a teenager, I was able to hold my breath for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I would later find out that was Houdini's personal record.
Okay, so tell me please, what did he do? What did he do when he was a little boy? Abel.
He wants to be like a Houdini, and I don't remember the verb sumergir.
Yes, I be here to go up and down the water, to go up and down the water. I wrote something in the chat. He started competing with other children, and he to hold his breath. Yes, to know how many minutes he was underwater. Underwater, right? Okay. Valeria?
Yes, miss.
Did you understand anything else from the video?
Yes, but the same of Abel. I mean, I don't understand more that.
And what about you, Seba? Did you see the video?
Yes, I did. He
Uh-huh.
also marked putting his personal record on the water.
Uh-huh. And it
2
was
minutes
a
and 30 seconds.
2 minutes and 30 seconds, and it was a challenge. Yes. You know the word
It was a
challenge,
competition.
Jason? Yes, challenge, Jason. Challenge, it's another important word. A challenge.
challenge,
Mhm. Challenge in this case is dare, provocation, defiance, demand, contest, competition. Yes, this is the meaning of this here. So it was a challenge for him, right? Okay, so let's see now. We're going to stop sharing. We're going to see now the questions that we have here in the handouts. Yes. Describe, it says here, a successful person for you. Sebastian, for you, who is a successful person?
Someone who, first of all, works hard in life and well, that deserves something successful at the end, because with work hard you can get things. Also, who has good, is a little bit charity, good with people. He's not selfish. He tries to help people, or actually more like that. That's what I see as successful person.
Okay, a successful person is a person that works hard, you said also. Yes. What about you, Felipe? For you, who is a successful person?
A person who have a all he or she like in his or her life.
A person who has, can you repeat please? A person
who has all of he or she like in his or her life.
Okay, I think all he wants.
Yes.
All he wants in life. Okay, yes, it's a personal decision. You have probably, you want different things that the things that I want in my life, right? Question number 2. Sebastian, can you read question number 2, please?
Is your idea of success the same as your parents' idea of success?
In your case, Valeria, is your idea of success the same as your mother's or your father's idea of success?
Okay, in some things, yes. For example, in the happiness, is the same. I mean, my mom always say, if you are happy, everything is gonna be okay. But sometimes, not. I mean, for example, I'm gonna be in another country, and my mom doesn't like that. So something yes, and something no. It depends.
Some things,
Okay.
some things are the same.
And some things aren't.
Aren't, yes, that's right. Yeah, because we have a different mentality, you know, we lived, and your mother probably was born in the 70s.
And now my mom are close of 5 things.
When was your mother born?
In 1974.
Yeah, she's from the 70s, like me.
Okay. Yes,
she's
sorry.
from the 70s.
Yeah.
So we had another mentality, you know. When we were young, we wanted to buy a house, we wanted to buy a car. Our generation is more materialistic probably than your generation. And today, you guys probably are not interested in buying a big house or in getting a big car. You want to travel, you want to study abroad. Yes, you want to have, you know, a lot of different experiences. So it's being a successful person is different for different generations. Do you think people focus too much on appearing to be successful? Like what we were talking about social media, they show in the social media that they are really successful. Do you think that people focused too much on that, Felipe Gonzalez?
Yes, but it's, I think it's not bad because if you are happy when you have a something, it's okay.
It's okay when, I mean, to show what you have.
Yes,
And do you do it, Felipe, in social media?
I think I don't know. I don't upload. Se me olvidó como la palabra.
I don't upload.
Quiero decir una gran cantidad de fotos.
I don't upload many photographs.
Many photographs to my Instagram, for example.
I have Instagram, but I don't use it because I only see photographs.
And my photos, for example, on Instagram is with my family, and that's it.
Okay. This is a very, polemic question. Can money buy happiness? Antonio, in your opinion, can money buy happiness?
I think money can't buy happiness because you will be happy with other things like time with family, I think. But the money contributes a little bit with the happiness.
Yes, I agree. Okay, so in English you say I think so or I don't think so. That's the answer. Can money, when I ask, can money buy happiness? You say, no, I don't think so. But money contributes to happiness. Okay, Abel, can money buy happiness?
I don't think so, but I don't know. For example, if you want to be a pilot, and be a pilot can produce your happiness. If you don't have money, you can't fly. And sometimes we need money for accomplish your sueños, so like your goals. Yes, accomplish your goals.
Yes, for achieving or for accomplishing. For accomplishing your goals. Remember that for is a preposition. And after a preposition, what do you need? If you want to use a verb, you have to use a verb, yes, with ing. Yes? Preposition plus ing. For accomplishing. By registering. At going, it's always with ing. Yes, I totally agree with you, Abel. Yes, some people, I have seen many students at Federico Santa Maria that are crazy about flying and being a pilot. So without money, it's very hard to get it. So money, as Antonio said, contributes a lot. Jason, what is your opinion? Can money buy happiness?
I don't think so, because the happiness makes people, family, friends. No money, but money contributes.
Money helps.
Yeah.
Right.
Help.
Yes, helps so much. Okay, so we are going to continue, guys. And tell me, please, you're very young, but what has been your biggest challenge? Excuse me, your biggest accomplishment? Your life. What has been your biggest accomplishment? Valeria.
I don't know. I mean, I do things obviously, but I don't have one like the biggest, you know.
Mhm.
So I can answer. I'm sorry.
No, sometimes you can get something and you lose it.
Oh yeah, or sometimes I get someone and it's like, oh, I get this, but this isn't so important to me, you know.
Okay. Your biggest accomplishment in your life, Sebastian?
Well, I mean, there can be a lot, but I don't know which one is the biggest one. But
Probably
also,
to have entered this career at Federico Santa Maria.
that's one.
Uh-huh.
That's one, but there are other more like personal accomplishments as well. Not only for my studies or for, I don't know, for doing
Not only
something.
academic, not only economic.
Academic, no.
Yeah, absolutely.
Personal.
Yeah. Of course, there are accomplishments sometimes that are academic, personal, private, also economical, you know, also, yeah. And also family accomplishments. You know, when you probably you want to have a nice and a united family, and then you get it, and it's hard. It's hard. Some people, you know, get accomplishments at work also. Yes, for example, to be promoted to a better position. Yes, to be, you know, first to be an executive, a normal, you know, employee, and then to get a higher position in the company, like a CEO or a general manager or the boss of an important department at work. Yes. So there are different ways of accomplishments. I want you, please, I want you to see your handouts. Yes. And this is, you know, handout number 26 is the next one. And it says here, time expressions. Time expressions are used to sequence events and to make stories and anecdotes more interesting. When you are talking about your past, you say back then, yes? And then when you start saying the chronological order of actions, you say after that, or next, or then. And then when you talk about the present, you say I now. Yes? I now study at Federico Santa Maria. So these time expressions, back then, after that, and I now, are very useful. But we are going to know now about this woman. Yes, she's Nadia Ruiz, and she has participated in marathons around the world. Yes, so the question is, what is her biggest achievement? And there are two options. Valeria, can you read the two options?
Yes, miss. The first one is she has run more than 100 marathons. And the second is she broke a national record for the marathon.
She broke a national record. So listen, please.
I ran my first marathon when I was 14 years old. Back then, I didn't have any proper training or running experience, but I was inspired to do it after watching a marathon on TV. That first race was one of the most painful experiences of my life. I broke down in tears and felt like giving up halfway through. But my dad, who was running with me that day, kept telling me that I could do it and to believe in myself. He taught me the power of mental strength that day and helped me reach the finish line. After that, I started training seriously and running more marathons every year. In 2013, I became the youngest Latin American woman in the world to run 100 marathons. Now, at the age of 32, I've completed 128 marathons in addition to other adventure races and triathlons.
triathlons too. Did you get that? Triathlons. Okay, so did you get the general idea, Jason? Is she has run or she broke a national record, Jason?
She has run more than 100 marathons.
Okay, now I want you to get more details, yes? Try to get, and you can take notes as I have been teaching you. Try to get more information about what she said, please.
I ran my first marathon when I was 14 years old. Back then, I didn't have any proper training or running experience, but I was inspired to do it after watching a marathon on TV. That first race was one of the most painful experiences of my life. I broke down in tears and felt like giving up halfway through. But my dad, who was running with me that day, kept telling me that I could do it and to believe in myself. He taught me the power of mental strength that day and helped me reach the finish line. After that, I started training seriously and running more marathons every year. In 2013, I became the youngest Latin American woman in the world to run 100 marathons. Now, at the age of 32, I've completed 128 marathons in addition to other adventure races and triathlons.
Okay, so what can you tell me, please? What did she say, Abel?
She started to run when she had 14 years old.
She started running. She started running when she
was.
Yes, she started running when she was 14. Yes. Abel, what else did you get?
And she was inspiring by TV.
But did she have proper training when she began running? Did she have proper training?
No, she started with any training, and in the first race, her dad helps to arrive to the to the end of the race.
To finish.
Of the marathon. To finish.
Yes, look at this. She didn't have proper training and she started with no training. Not any. When you say any, you have to use a negative sentence. She didn't have any training. Didn't.
Okay.
Or only one negative word. She started with no training. Yes? Okay, yes. Antonio, what did you get about Nadia Ruiz?
In her first career, marathon, her father helps her. And he said she needs to be strong, to have a mentally strong.
Very good. Yes, she was inspired by her father, and you can say that. What is the past tense of the verb teach? Taught. What did he teach her?
And she need to be more strong.
Yes, or you can say that, Antonio. Her father
Taught mental strength to her.
Mental strength to her. Very good. Okay. So another important thing that I would like to remind is that her father kept on telling her that she was able to do it. Yes, the verb keep on. Can you give me a synonym for the verb keep on?
Going for?
Yes, or continue. Yes, keep on is the same as to continue. Her father kept on telling her that she was able to do it. Her father was always repeating and telling her to go on. So keep on is continue. Okay, so we will continue with the next exercise. Watch and check the challenges Ruiz mentions. Here you have 5 challenges. Can you read, Jason, the 5 challenges, please?
Okay. Breaking a speed record, competing against yourself, following a strict diet, pushing through the pain, being mentally strong.
Being mentally strong. Yes.
Being mentally strong.
Jason, say mentally. Mentally.
Mentally.
Yes, you need to change, Jason, the sounds that you have in Spanish to English. And T, letter T is plosive. It's like taza, tomate, tia, yes? So you say mentally, repeat mentally.
Mentally.
Very good. So watch and check the challenges, please. It says the challenges.
Running is a sport against yourself. It tests both your mind and your body. The more I push myself, the more I learn about myself. So running helps me grow as a person and become the best person I can be. Without doubt, the pain. No matter how hard you train, it's impossible to avoid feeling pain when running a marathon. You need a lot of mental toughness to push through it. Ultimately, on race day, it comes down to how bad do you want it? Do you believe in yourself? If you can overcome that mental barrier, your body will follow.
Did you get the word mental toughness? Mental toughness. Tough is when you're strong. It's a synonym of strong. It's tough. Yes?
Running is a sport against yourself. It tests both your mind and your body. The more I push myself, the more I learn about myself. So running helps me grow as a person and become the best person I can be. Without doubt, the pain. No matter how hard you train, it's impossible to avoid feeling pain when running a marathon. You need a lot of mental toughness to push through it. Ultimately, on race day, it comes down to how bad do you want it? Do you believe in yourself? If you can overcome that mental barrier, your body will follow.
Okay, so she talks about mental toughness and mental barrier. Yes, please, those words are important. Repeat, toughness, barrier, barrier. Okay, so Sebastian, what challenges she mentions?
She mentioned pushing through pain, being mentally strong, and competing against yourself.
Perfect, yes. Competing against yourself, pushing through the pain, and being mentally strong. She doesn't talk about breaking a speed record or following a strict diet. She only talks about psychological things, right? Psychological things. Tell me, do you play any sports? Do you do anything that makes you work with your mind and helps you work with the barriers, the mental barriers that you may have? What do you do in your lives?
I do yoga.
Yoga, excellent. What about you guys? What do you do?
I used to play volleyball.
Not anymore. Not at the university?
No, time. I have troubles with time, so I don't have time for that. But if someone invites me to play, why not?
Okay, of course, right.
No.
Felipe, what about you? Do you play any sports? Do you do any exercises?
In past, I play more, but I play tennis.
In the past.
Yes.
And do you remember that when you were playing tennis, you worked with your mind that, yes, I can do it, you know, you fought against your barriers?
Yes, it's the most important. In this sport is
like
without this.
Like Rios, Masua, Fernandez, they work with their mind so much. Absolutely, yes. Okay, let's talk now about achievement. And here we have a conversation. Yes, there's a conversation about achievement between two people, I think. Yes, it's A and B. Okay, where are the guys here in this picture? Did you see the picture at the beginning? Where are they?
In a gym?
They are in a gym. And are they men or women? What is their gender? One is a man. Yes, the white person is a man, and the black?
A girl?
I don't know.
She's a girl. She's a girl. Yeah. Okay. So they are, what are they doing? Are they training in this moment?
Talking?
They are resting.
They are resting and talking and drinking water, right? Okay, so let's see what they say.
I heard you won a medal for powerlifting. Congratulations.
Thanks. It was really tough, but I'm glad that all my hard work and training paid off.
How did you train for it?
I practiced weight training every day of the week with my coach. It took time away from my friends and family, and I had to push myself to keep working out. But I'm proud of myself for sticking with it.
It must feel great now that you've reached your goal.
It does. This was definitely one of my biggest achievements. But now I need to focus my energy on next year's competition.
Good luck for next year. I'm sure you'll do well.
Okay, so Valeria, you are the woman. Jason, you are the guy, please.
Okay. I heard you won a medal for powerlifting. Congratulations.
Thanks. It was really tough.
Tough.
Tough. Thanks. It was really tough, but I'm glad that all my hard work and training paid off.
How did you train for it?
I practice weight training every day of the week with my coach. I took time away from my friends and family, and I had to push myself to keep working out. But I'm proud of myself for sticking with it.
I must feel great now that you've achieved your goal.
It does. This is what definitely one of my biggest achievements. But now I need to focus my energy on next year's competition.
Good luck for next year. I'm sure you'll do well.
You'll do well. You'll do well.
You'll do well.
Okay. He says here, I'm glad that all my hard work and training paid off. What is paid off? Let's see if we can find here pay off. Yes, we have it here. Pay off, it says discharge, let go, drop from my payroll, dismiss, square, indemnify, release. Pay off. Okay, let's see the Spanish for you to understand this verb much better. Pay off is valer la pena. That's what it means here. It's worthy. Yes, it paid off. Compensar. Hard work and careful planning always pay off. Yes, always pay off. It's always worthy, you say. So this verb is new vocabulary for you, pay off. Yes, and you can also say it was worthy. It was worthy. Valió la pena. Huh? Or in this case, we are talking about past tense. So you say it paid off. Yes, the hard work and the training paid off. It was worthy. You can also use the adjective worthwhile. It was worthwhile. Yes, let me see if we can find it here. Worthwhile, here it is. Worthwhile is an adjective, worth time, effort. Teaching is a worthwhile job. Teaching is a worthwhile job. And the pronunciation is? Repeat, please. Worthwhile. And you can also use this adjective. Is worthy. The new CEO is a worthy successor to the man who ran our company so successfully for so many years. Saving the orangutans from extinction is a worthy cause. Susan's worthy campaigning saved the village school. So there you have many adjectives and many examples. So this is worthy, you know, it's here, you have it. And you can also say it's worthwhile. Yes? Do you understand, guys? Tell me, please, what has been worthy in your lives? What has paid off in your lives?
4 years in the British Institute.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You know, when I was 15 years old, my mother also sent me to study English at the Norteamericano, which is similar to Británico. And that was a very good and wise decision from her. And what about you guys? Anything that has been worthy, that has paid off in your lives? Nothing. Studying, for example, for the PSU, to have a good score in the PSU to enter the university, was it worthy or it was not worthy? It was or it wasn't? Tell me, please.
It was.
It was.
It was worthy. No, it wasn't worthy, Felipe. Why not?
For me, no. Because the university was not my objective.
And what did you, and what was your objective?
Air Force, but I have a problem, a health problem.
Okay, okay. So you couldn't enter the Air Force because you had a problem. Well, but you can find other options in life. You still have your 2 hands and your 2 feet, and that's great, right? To continue with life. Okay, so let's see the next page, 27. We have here superhumans. Yes, doing the impossible, doing the impossible. Which superhuman do you think is the most incredible? We have here 6 different examples. I'm going to share screen. Okay, I'm going to share a screen. And it says, which superhuman do you think is the most incredible?
Doing the impossible. These 6 ordinary people have superhuman abilities. 28 seconds is the time it took Shakuntala Devi to do this calculation in her head. 50 is the number of marathons American Dean Karnazes ran in 50 days in 50 states of the United States. Minus 29 degrees Celsius was the temperature when Dutchman Wim Hof ran a marathon without a shirt. 4,700 is the number of words Anne Jones from England can read in 1 minute. Most people read 220 to 300 words per minute. 299 kilograms is the weight of a barrel Sakinat Kanapieva of Russia moved as a 10-year-old girl, equivalent to the weight of 4 grown men. 820 kilometers per hour is the speed of a tennis ball cut in half in mid-air by Japanese sword expert Isao Machi.
Sword. Do you know sword? What is a sword, Antonio? Antonio, what is?
Read 220.
No, sword? Sword to fight. Well, you're not saying me. I am seeing you. It's a sword to fight. Yes, old people in, you know, Romans and Scottish and all, when they had, you know, these wars, they used swords. I'm going to show you a sword. I'm going to show you a sword. Oh, there are many, there are many swords here, but this is a sword, sword art online. Wow, so many pictures here. Ah, but I chose this one. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Antonio, this is a sword. Yes, from the medieval ages. Sword, short sword, golden scorpion sword. So what did the person do? The person here, it says, the speed of a tennis ball cut in half in mid-air by the Japanese sword expert Isao Machi. Amazing, right? Okay, guys, so in your opinion, which is, you know, the most incredible? Jason, first of all, did you understand all of them? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so we have, let's see the first one. It's 28 seconds. The time it took this person from India to calculate in her head numbers. Then it's minus 29 degrees Celsius is the temperature that guy ran in a marathon without a shirt. Minus 29 degrees Celsius. 299 kilograms, the weight of a barrel of Russia moved as a 10-year-old girl, equivalent to the weight of 4 grown men. She's 10 years old and she's a lift weighter, yeah, and she, the weight of a barrel of Russia moved. She moved this, and she's only 10 years old. And then we have the number of marathon. A person ran 50 marathons in 50 days and in 50 states. And then we have the number of words one person reads in a minute. In a minute, you normally read 200, 300 words, but she reads 4,700 words in just 1 minute. And finally, the sword one, okay? But you know what? I would like to check the numbers. Abel Aguilera, tell me only the numbers here, where it says 28 seconds, and then tell me the other numbers, please.
I don't understand, Miss.
So tell me the numbers in the first superhuman picture. 28 and then 7.
Ah,
7.
7 billions.
6.
686
300.
369 millions. 700 millions.
774.
And 74 millions. 870. And such.
Okay. Okay, in the next picture, the number, how do you say those degrees, Antonio? The temperature when Dutchman Wim Hof ran a marathon without a shirt. Antonio, how do you say that number that it's very freezing temperature?
I don't know, but the number is 29.
Okay, but you say minus 29 degrees. Repeat after me, minus 29 degrees.
Minus 29 degrees.
Or you can say 29 degrees below. Look at the chat. 29 degrees below
29 degrees below
0.
0.
Okay, then this number is easy. It's 50 days, 50 states. Okay, what is the next number, Felipe? The girl that reads in 1 minute.
What? I don't.
The next number that the girl reads in 1 minute. 4.
4,700.
Yes, very good. And the last number, the kilometers per hour. How do you say that, Jason?
Okay. 820.
820. Yes, that's right. Okay, good. So what is, in your opinion, the most incredible? Antonio.
I think is the girl that moves I don't know, a barrel.
How do you say que levanta? The girl that
Lift.
Yes. She lifts. She lifts, Antonio, tell me.
She lifts a barrel of plus 299 kilograms.
Okay, that's for you the most amazing one. And for you, Seba?
The man who ran at minus 29 degrees without a shirt.
Well, so we have different opinions, right? Okay, let's see here. The next exercise, it says match each piece of information you hear, yes, with the correct person. Number 1 to 6. Are you ready with the exercise, guys? It's 5.6. Match each piece of information you hear to the correct person in the infographic.
One, she had turned 40 when she learned to speed read. She says she doesn't have any special power. Her success comes from hard work and practice. 2, he had been studying Eastern philosophy for several years when, in the winter of 1979, he decided to jump into some icy water. He wanted to test the connections between the body and the mind. 3, By the age of 5, she had already started earning money for her family by performing at schools and businesses, showing her amazing ability with numbers. 4. When he set his world record for cutting the fastest tennis ball with a sword, he had been practicing the samurai way of life for many years. 5. She had been showing off her strength for about 60 years before she finally set a world record in 2009 as the world's strongest granny. 6. You could say that he had been preparing for this challenge for most of his life. He had been running regularly since kindergarten and completed his first marathon before he graduated from high school.
Okay, so Shakuntala Devi is number?
3.
Number 3, very good. Dean Karnazes?
6.
6, very good. Isao Machi is number?
4.
4.
4. Wim Hof is number?
2.
2. Ann Jones is number?
1.
1. And Sakinat Kanapiyeva is number?
5.
5. Yes. Well, remember, guys, that you have this link. You can always visit Keynote, Keynote, the series of Tech Talk, and you can listen again and check your answers again. Yes, it's open for everybody. Well, not all the exercises, only, the basic videos are open for the students, okay? So we are going to continue. We're going to continue next Wednesday. Yes, next Wednesday we have classes again. Yes. I have a toothache. I feel terrible. I'm gonna go to the doctor now. I mean, to the dentist emergency later. So I'm sorry if I have something wrong. It happened in the class today, but I feel so bad. I have taken 3 Nefercil and nothing happened. So I am sure I will feel better next Wednesday. Yes. For next class, let me see if you have homework. Yes, you have homework. No. For next Wednesday, no homework for next Wednesday. And we didn't do the aviation talking today, but we will do the aviation talking next class, okay? No homework for next class. You will have vacations again. Did you know that? And do you like it? But we are going, you are never going to finish this year. You're going to be studying the whole year. Okay, I just read the email yesterday and we won't have classes for 1 week. So we will adapt the course plan, okay? Questions, comments? Nothing? Are you okay, Felipe? Okay, thank you so much. See you next week, okay? Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye, Miss.
Bye, Miss. Thanks.
Thank you.